that sucks. Rumba! What's going on, Farm Dogs? Welcome back. We're here with another Derby video, the ones you guys like. I haven't been posting much about the Derby that we're going to, but I think it's about time to let you guys in here. So we got the motors in. Dad's coming back with his tonight. Actually, he's gonna get back home here at 10 o'clock, so we should have his back ready to go. We've been working our asses off getting these cars ready to go, tuned up, and you guys are gonna have to stay tuned to see where we're going. I'm not gonna quite tell you. But we've been working on these cars. I've done a lot off camera. It's hard to record when you're in a hurry. We've been hauling grain and doing all kinds of other stuff. And when you get in here, you just want to get to it. And I'm sorry that I didn't put the camera on, but I'll kind of walk you guys through here and kind of what we did and what we still have to do. This ain't going to be like the Capital City car where you'll see it all stripped up. This will kind of just be the fun part of it. You know, getting them to run, maybe putting in some gas, like simple shit like that of getting ready for a Derby. I'll put on here that we're putting in Dad's motor. I got my motor in. So it's just gonna be simple stuff. We'll paint the cars, we'll pull them out, and then we'll get headed to where we need to go. But let's walk around these cars and I'll kind of give you a tour of what we've done. So if you guys have been following the YouTube, you've seen this car way too many times. We've picked it up here about 3 weeks or 3 months ago. But we got the motor in, we got everything done up front that we need. Of course, don't have radiator in it. Ta-da, it's right there. We did everything around here. We got the interior of it pretty much done. We had to redo some of his cage. The guy before, he had his battery box on the floor. Of course, we got these fancy carriers, so we put that in there. The middle bar, sky-high steering, we put that in there. Seat came with it, hell of a seat. And then the gas tank protector we kind of had to rig up. But other than that, the ass end, if you guys seen, we finally did some work to it. Just holding it right now so we're allowed some 9-wire, so we're going to put some 9-wire on there and see what that comes up to. But it looks pretty good right there, and just all the work that we've done a lot of work and pounding it in and pounding it down. We've done a lot of work there. But that's that one. And then the wagon of Dad's is, of course, he ran this at Capital City Carnage. We ran that and he did all right. I think he got 5th. He lost steering, and I can tell you the pitman arm fell off of the bottom of the steering box, which is kind of unlucky, but we got sky-high steering for him too. We should be good there. We didn't have to do much work to his besides put our plates on. You're allowed 8 plates at this show, so we'll put his motor back in and plug everything in, and he should be good to go. He got his axle fixed. That was the main thing other thing that took him out, as he sheared the splines out of the axle, and then of course just the splines on the end of your axle just twisted off, as you can kind of see there. Didn't look good, but other than that, he put a new spool in it, took the back off of it and put a new spool in it, and kind of all that kind of stuff, and I think we'll be good. The Derby that we're going to, I'll give you a hint, it's a 2-man team show. We're excited to run. It's the first Derby that me and Dad have actually ran together on a team. So I guess that's something to say. We've always ran at county fairs, but we've never been true teammates. But I think it's going to be good. It'll be a good show. I think it will. But let's just get to doing the small things of these cars and getting them ready to run. So let's get to it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to run these training lines right here. We'll have a hole cut out right in there. We'll run them down through there and we'll attach them to the transmission. It's got little nipples on it that them connect to. They're sitting right down in there. So I'll climb underneath there and put them on real quick.
There's one.
Oh, come on.
Really?
That sucks. There you go. There's some fancy stuff. Dad got back last night around 10. 2 brand new motors sitting in the back of his truck. That looks pretty good. So them will look good sitting in a car. All right, we just filled it with fuel. We're gonna see if everything works here. We're just gonna bump it over and see if she still runs. She fires. Alright, so Dad got the motor in. They did it here this morning, got it all good to go. We put the drive shaft in. We filled the rear end back up with oil because he had to change that spool and that axle. So we filled that back up with oil. Everything should be good to go. We just hooked up all these wires. So brand new, well, rebuilt motor from Coyer right here will be the first start, and we'll hear what it sounds like. All right, guys, 3 days, 2 days before we leave. Yeah, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. We're actually to the fun part now. As you can see, we get to paint them. So Dad actually spent some time in here, and as you can see, Farm Dawgs, go subscribe. Heck of a paint job. Now the fun part is you get to paint them, make them look good. There's his car. He spent a lot of time on his paint, but everything is pretty much done. I mean, we got to do a couple odd end things just to get them ready to go. But next step is to load them on the trailer. So what we're going to do is we're going to get all the tools ready, get all the tools loaded into our utility trailer so they're good to go, and then we'll get these cars loaded. So it's always a good feeling because we've worked our ass off here last couple weeks and weekends, you know, coming home and getting in the shop at like 6 or 5 o'clock and working till 9 and getting up and working the next morning. It wears the guy out. I know it's wore me and Dad out, but I know him last weekend or 2 weekends ago, he did a bunch of work on the frame and kind of got them all ready to go that way. And then this last weekend we hit her hard, and my car needed the most work done, where his car from Capital, it was pretty much not very much work besides put your plates on. But this car we had to change a bunch of stuff, but no, we worked our asses off, so it's kind of good to see him complete. And all we got to do is load them on the trailer now. So It's sigh of relief. Whew, thank God. So let's get them loaded on the trailer, guys. All right, guys, we're all loaded up, ready to go. Should be good to rock and roll. We got the trailer loaded. We got the enclosed trailer loaded. Everything's looking pretty good. So, but comes down to it, we are running the T-Bone Memorial at Oskaloosa, Iowa. So it's going to be a hell of a derby. I think a lot of people are going to show up. So hopefully we're in that group with the good guys. So hopefully it all goes good. We have a good, safe weekend and everything goes good. But I'll keep you updated. We created an Instagram account where we're going to be posting at the derby. Follow the TikTok if you guys haven't already. We'll be posting a lot on there too about the derby and whatnot. And of course, tune in for the carnage afterwards. I'll do a walk around video of what we did and maybe stuff at the derby. So we'll end it here, guys. We'll go have some fun. You guys will see this and we'll be already done derbying. So I'll leave it here. We'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you guys.